hold this item open. Our next item is the future PUC Workforce item.
So issue number 23 proposes $672,000 in 2 full-time permanent positions to execute strategic planning initiatives in the areas of workforce planning, succession planning, and workforce training. We've heard the committee many times being constructive and supportive of the commission trying to get their administrative core functions in place. So this proposal in front of you is to a step in that direction. We agree with the staff recommendation as well as the trailer bill language to explore options on leveraging additional facilities in the areas of the state like Sacramento. So we are open to that, and we ask for your support on that.
Thank you. LAO and Department of Finance are not adding comments. We have public comment.
Good afternoon, Chairman Bloom and members of the committee. My name is Noel Crisostomo, and I'm a Public Utilities Regulatory Analyst, or PURA, at the CPUC Energy Division. I've been a PURA for over 4 years. I'm here today with SEIU Local 1000, taking personal leave to represent more than 200 of my colleagues that have chosen careers in ensuring just and reasonable utility services that are essential for our state. However, it has been increasingly difficult to work within a broken state service system. The result has been a recruitment and retention crisis that manifests in an alarming 45% turnover rate and wages that are 25% lower than availed in similar positions statewide. My colleagues and I ask for your support toward a solution where PURAs receive pay commensurate to their responsibilities and experience. PURAs, as scientists, engineers, lawyers, economists, and policy experts, support the workforce element of item 23. This funding will help alleviate the workforce planning issues, but it is wholly insufficient to solve the root problem at the Commission. The Commission's systemic failures to effectively recruit and retain its primary analytical staff should be of tantamount concern. PURAs are the technical core of the Commission's policymaking. We, in conjunction with legal staff, administrative law judges, design and enforce regulations needed to ensure public well-being and upkeep aging infrastructure. End to end, it is a multi-year and interdisciplinary effort to transform statutes to policies and ultimately deliver programs to customers. PURAs are on the front lines of protecting the public good and have been largely unrecognized in the legislative debates about the Commission. Efficient and effective regulations require seasoned and practiced regulatory analysts. Given this truism, we are alarmed that 85% of the Commission's workforce has less than 5 years of experience in their current positions. This unrivaled turnover is primarily due to the inadequate compensation and cost of living issues. For example, the lowest ranked PURAs could make over $52,000 more in governmental positions doing similar work. Our own system perversely and punitively discourages staff continuity within our subject areas. How is this the case? The Commission's examination and promotional process posed me a conflicting choice. A, to apply for a pay raise by taking a new position that in no way would leverage my previous subject matter expertise. B, be rebuffed as a failure in the eyes of HR, remain in my current position, and be barred from retaking the exam for 1.5 years. Or C, to join former colleagues for even more pay at the utilities that they used to regulate. Nevertheless, I've had the privilege to become a recognized leader in my field who is not defined by the Roman numeral in my title or foregone pay. My story is thematic of the reality and conflict that PURAs face daily. We PURAs struggle to make ends meet, pay student loans, keep up with the rent, and save for our future. We also want to secure programs like Lifeline for people who struggle to pay phone bills, keep up with their own rent, and reduce greenhouse gases to save our planet's future. Without solving the root problem of the PURA's pay disparity, the Commission will continue to be challenged to fill the 160 currently vacant positions or the 90 new positions recently approved to implement new legislation. We would like nothing better than to continue our careers at the PUC, and with your assistance we can. Please help solve the Commission's recruitment and retention crisis and ensure that PURAs receive fair and commensurate compensation so that the Commission can provide Californians the regulatory protections that they deserve. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chair, members. My name is Rebecca Lee. I am also a member of SEIU Local 1000, and I do also work as an analyst at the CPUC, and so I will be much shorter. The CPUC does indeed face severe retention, recruitment, and workforce development problems across the agency, and it is especially acute in the analyst class. So you heard already about the turnover rate. About 85% of the current analysts are new within their position only within the past few years. And simply stated, it is simply not possible for you to oversee an actually effective regulatory agency if the rank and file staff working to perform the day-to-day job change year to year. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Just notwithstanding the merits of the proposal, Finance would like to withhold their recommendation as we haven't seen the proposed trailer bill language.
Understood. All right. Thank you. Any additional comments?
Yes, thank you once again, Assemblymember Bloom. We're really in a rebuilding process, and much of what you've heard is true. It's not just this one class of employee, but it's something that's been across the board at the Commission. I can say we're working closely with Cal HR to ensure that these issues are addressed in a systematic way. We have in the Senate, for the Senate Committee, we've documented that our turnover rate is about 12% commission-wide, which is about 4 times that of California State Service. We're not denying these issues. We're trying to address them foursquare. I've met with this group of employees numerous times, and it's a difficult issue that is before the Commission and before California government in general.
Thank you. Those statistics are indeed, in a word, alarming. So I'm glad to hear that you're working hard to resolve the many issues that were raised. So this matter has a staff recommendation to approve its budget and adopt placeholder trailer bill language. And we have a motion, a second, and a vote. Aye.
Bigelow, Gordon, Patterson, Williams.
Issue number 24, the lifeline increase.
So issue number 24, Lifeline, this BC